Alright, so we're just going to be on back on the D recorder. I don't know, for some reason it was not working with that tap to go live or whatever that was. I've used it in the past, and usually if I click on the little gadget thing, it lets me make the little picture smaller. But it was not doing anything. I might need to try to re-download it or something. I don't know, maybe there's an update or something like that. I don't know. Hopefully this works good. So we're just going to go with this, and we're going to be playing some pro. So let's see how this goes. I have not really played a whole lot in the pro yet on this tournament, and so it could be interesting. A lot of new holes, and I think a lot of y'all probably already played today. So hopefully y'all did good. And I think I'm going to go with my my extra mile. Let's see, on hole number 1, I'm going to go with my extra mile and my sniper. "15-game win streak, what's up?" Alright, thank you very much, Mr. Jansen. Thank you very much. Alright, so this is what we're going to go with here. And we're going to go with Kingmaker ball. And we're going to get started. Hole 9. Yeah, hole 9's a tough one. Did you go for the power slice shot on the second shot, or did you play it safe and try to chip it in? Well, thank you very much, Craig. So what did y'all try to do on hole number 7? Did anybody try for the rough bump? Thank you, Alan. Tim went for the power slice. I know Tim played his Masters. What's up, Heidi? How's it going tonight? Thor's hammer for 7. I don't know. I was thinking about a rocket or a quarterback for hole number 7. My opponent looks like he went to the right side. We're going to play ours straight, and we're going to play some top spin and left spin. Same way I've always played this hole. So we got 4.5 and tailwind to help us, so that's going to be about 2 rings. So that's going to put us to about right there without overpowering. Okay, so we're going to go 3 top and 3 left. And we're going to move over just a little bit. And hit great to the left, right. Hopefully that left-hand spin will save us, though, and it will. So we end up in a pretty good location there with our for our sniper shot. Always put left-hand spin on that shot, just because if you go into the rough like that, it's going to roll out most likely, unless you like really mess it up. Fred says he got a hook for 8. Hook on 8? Okay. Not decided for sure what I'm going to do on 8 yet. Alright, so let's see if we can get this one. We're going to go with 4 backspin. Alright, and then we're going to play this one pretty spot on to measurement. And we hit that one perfect. It's coming in. And we, just barely missed that albatross. So I like playing that one pretty much straight on as far as measurements go. You know, if you have a 5.5 mile an hour wind, I'm going to go probably 5.5 rings. It does seem like it's playing fairly true to the wind. You know, normally you would think to add, you know, a percentage onto it, but the times I've hit it in practice, it's been true to wind, and I've seen some other people play the hole and hit it true to wind as well. So we're going to get the eagle on 1, so not a bad way to start. You know, if the albatrosses are going to drop, I'd rather they drop on the weekend round anyway. So yeah, Tim, you've got a point there. If you're playing it true to wind anyway, even if it's a mid, you are actually adding some. And most of the time, that is going to be a mid shot in the, at least probably in the pro. Also depending on what kind of ball you're using as well. So we are going to practice a few of these par 3 shootouts. Maybe the first half of the round we'll practice them, and then the second half of the round we'll probably forfeit them. We are trying to qualify here with this account, but I'd still like to get a little bit of practice in on some of these holes. If y'all hadn't checked out the wind guide, I got the wind guide out for the pro, the rookie, and then a good deal of the actually expert holes as well. I've also got my my guide out for the pro and the rookie. And if you go on the 19th hole, Tim Olson has put together kind of a little bit of an expert guide of things that he noticed today when he was playing his round. So we're gonna, well, probably gonna be going with the Goliath on this one. When we actually play the hole. Let's see, Aaron says, won 4 in a row on tour 7. Nice, yep. Sometimes you gotta know when to hold and when to fold. Tim, not to be outdone, says, I won 15 on tour 11. So we start with the eagle. And we're going to be moving on to hole number 2, which is one of the new holes, par 4. And let's see, we're going to go with our sniper for our second shot. And probably going to go with the Thor 3 for the first shot, because we are just going to go left and go safe, I think. You know what? I think we're going to go to the right side here, because I believe, find my wind guide measurement here. I believe the tailwind in the pro is actually, yeah, the tailwind is pretty much a straight wind, so we're probably going to go to the right hand side here on this shot, and we're going to keep the sniper in, and we probably will go with the Titan ball here. What's up, James? Welcome to the stream, buddy. Oh man, it's been a long day for you, huh? That's not good. That means you haven't gotten any of your rounds in today. Were you planning on playing your Masters today, or were you going to wait till tomorrow and do that? I would like to see you stream it because I would love to watch it. What's going on, Helios? I know you were in here a little bit earlier, but I don't think I said hey to you. So what's up, buddy? What's the Helios saying? Helios is going to go on live tonight, but it's going to be late. Okay. Oh, okay. Maybe after me. Cool. All right, so let's see what we're going to do here. We could try straight. No, I don't think so. We could try right, or we can go safe to the left. I think I'm going to go to the, I think I'm going to go to the right. And that one right there should fly nice up that fairway. Yeah. You don't really have to. I know there's a lot of people who try to jump over that bunker, like in the air. But if you play it short of the bunker with full topspin, adjust for the wind, and then just use your regular hit. Since you aren't hitting at max club, you are actually going to have a little bit slower of a needle. John, you really can go either way. With the wind like it is, it's not, in my opinion, it's not really saying you must go this way or that way. It's, it's kind of a personal preference at this point. I went left earlier practicing, and it was just fine as well. I just wanted to try to go right, really. I would definitely probably stay away from that center island. And RJ asked, going left with a quarterback or rock? Yeah, definitely. I definitely think a rock or a quarterback would work going left. But as you see now, I can go all the way over like that. And we're going to put just a little bit of curl on it. Ooh, we got close. I just like the approach to the hole much better from the right side than I do from the left-hand side. Because from the left-hand side, you got to worry about that bunker. From the right-hand side, as you can see with my Sniper 8, not even a 9 or a 10, it was a Sniper 8. I'm able to fly over all the crap, use my backspin, my left spin, and a little bit of curl, and almost put it in the hole. Yeah, like Tim says, if you're going to go to the right, you've got to make sure to stay away from the left edge of the fairway. And I'm pretty sure I mentioned that in my guide. If you pay close attention to these fairways on these new holes, the edges slope away from the middle. So you've got to play toward the center. And that's another reason why I play my drive, as a bounce over the bunkers instead of not trying just to fly over the bunkers. Because if you try to fly over the bunkers, then you're going to put yourself in a position where you have to overpower it, and it becomes much less accurate when you're taking your shot. So if you make your shot jump before the bunkers and over, you're in much better control of your end result for your drive. Yeah, I mean, to the left works perfectly fine as well, but I like the openness of the shot directly, towards the hole from the right side better. Is it maybe a small amount riskier to go to the right? Yes, it might be. But if you do have, confidence in your drive, in the accuracy of your drive, um, it's kind of one of those things you just have to weigh out. Whatever play is most comfortable for you, go play it. There's not really a correct or a wrong way to play. As long as you're getting, yourself in position for that birdie on that hole is the most important thing. All right, hole 3, par 3, and this is going to be we're going to use the Goliath here on this hole. I do have a level 7 Goliath, so its accuracy is pretty much the same as the Saturn. It's going to be an easy 2 miles per hour per ring adjustment. It's got a little bit better ball guide. It's got more distance, so I can bring that shot closer up to the edge of that little fairway section without having to overpower it. So that's why I'm going with that, and we will go with Kingmaker for this shot. Possibly go with a katana ball as well, if you want. I must have missed what Aaron shot. I didn't see him put a score up. Aaron, I mean, I really think you should have tried pro. You might have surprised yourself. Sometimes when you play down with better clubs, it kind of handicaps you, in a way. Uh-oh, RJ, did you not qualify today? Or I don't even. Were you trying to qualify today? Yeah, like Tim says. All right, well, Thomas is going to go first here. And figure out what we're going to do. What is he doing? Okay, he's going to the right. Okay, he's going to the left off the island. Okay. Now, I've seen some people take this shot during my practicing, and both times I've seen someone take this shot, they've been really close. Oh, wow, how's that at the bunker? We've got a Jesus ball sighting. We've got a Jesus ball sighting on aisle 3. Jesus ball sighting on aisle 3. Let's see what that one does. It's going to be too much. Not a bad shot, but too much curl. Too much curl in that one. At least that's what I think it was. I'm sure there may be some other opinions in the chat, which I definitely welcome. But it felt like a little bit too much curl. I'm still trying to figure it. This guy must have to take his shoes and socks off to make that shot. Dang, he put it in. Good shot. That's a nice shot right there from the water. I mean, he's got to be soaking wet right at this point, but he made the shot. Definitely a Sports Center top 10 highlight, right? So we'll put ours in for the birdie. It wasn't quite as dramatic as my opponent. Very nice there, Dave. Hole in one on 7. Very nice. All right, we're definitely going to play this one. Definitely a tough hole right here. And we're going to practice our rough bump for sure. I know how to make the other shot, you know, using the neck of the fairway and full backspin and full left spin and curl. But I definitely want to try out the rough bump here. Let's see how that one goes. Okay, I think we're pretty close on that one actually. So close enough to try it, I think, for the actual shot. Pretty close, pretty close. Just missed it. I think, you know, like Tim says, he did better on his Masters than he did on his Expert. And like he said, he's done that shot 10 of that tournament 10 times in Expert. But you know, I think sometimes when you make the step up, you concentrate a little bit more. And sometimes when you've been in the same division for so long, you kind of get nonchalant, and you sometimes will make little, you know, stupid mistakes, ones that you wouldn't make if you were, you know, paying full attention. Yeah, Tim, I know that shot won't work in the Expert. We'll have to go for the shot off the neck. All right, so hole number 4 is an oldie but a goodie. Me and this hole have a little bit of a history together. Let's see, let's change out our clubs here quickly. We are going to go with the extra mile. And I am going to change out to the Guardian for this shot. And we'll be good. So if there's anybody in here that wasn't in here earlier, what up? How y'all doing tonight? If there's anybody in here that's their first time in here, hope y'all are enjoying yourself. And if you haven't done so yet, make sure to check us out on YouTube at Golf Clash the 19th Hole. That's our community page. And make sure to hit that sub button if you enjoy the stream and would like to be informed when I release new videos like hole guides and tournament guides and stuff like that. And it also should let you know when I'm streaming. All right. So I like to hit this spot right about in, let me put my topspin on first. I like to hit this spot right about in there because it gives you a little bit of a hop up. And that should be pretty good. Yep. And that should roll down there nicely for a Guardian shot here. Hopefully it's enough to go for the bump. I am hesitant to always put that full topspin on with any kind of a tailwind because it is so easy if you don't catch the correct hop to hit that fairway and kind of hit like a fairway type of glitch and roll through into the rough. What kind of club are you talking about, Tim? I mean, I'm sure with a Thor 4 it will definitely be a full overpower shot. Is that a full overpower shot with any club, or just like Thor 4, EM7, stuff like that? Alright, so let's see if we can reach. Nope, we can't reach, so we're going to have to do the jump here. So 6.5, we're looking at a 4, we're going to do a 4.5 ring. Hopefully that'll be enough. And it will be. Get in the hole. A little bit too much speed. A little bit too much speed, and it's gonna roll right up there to the hole and stop. Yeah. So not a bad shot right there with the Guardian. Definitely not one of my favorite clubs to use, but a club that I'm not as scared to use. We're gonna have to get a little bit farther up. Either use a Titan ball or switch to a bigger club, like a big dog or something. But I really don't want to rough bump the big dog. I feel pretty confident with that skip shot, just because I've made it so many times. And this is quite an interesting approach that my opponent's taking right here. All right, we'll see how this one works. I'm quite interested to see. Oh gosh, that's not good. What? That's not in the bunker. I mean, that's out in shark territory. Golly, another Jesus ball sighting. Now they better give me my birdie this time. Jesus ball sighting. Jesus ball sighting. Aisle 4. Please report to aisle 4 for a Jesus ball sighting. Cleanup. I mean, this guy's a good 2-3 yards out in the freaking surf. I mean, he's in the whitewater territory. I mean, the water doesn't even retreat to his ball line. This is crazy stuff right here. Oh, well, at least he's going to get the par. That was pretty crazy. That's 2 times we've seen that now. Davey, that's a good question. I haven't pulled the trigger on purchasing one yet. I have a little bit of money stowed away to purchase some balls, but I'm trying to wait for the perfect ball to buy. And that no side spin is what, like, I don't know. It's tough because I've always thought that a good ball needed some side spin. It's just weird. All right, so hole number 5. Hole number 5 is next. Oh, this is our rough bump hole. So what's going to get the... First of all, let me go look and see what the kind of wind it's going to be. Let's see. Number 5 is going to be... It's going to be a 6-mile-an-hour headwind. Okay. 6-mile-an-hour headwind from left to right. So I guess we're going to still go with the... Yeah, we're still going to go with the rough bump. So I need to put my sniper back in. What's up, Greg K? How's it going, buddy? Hope you're having a good night tonight. Alright, so we are going to go with the rough bump here and see how that goes. Greg approves of the jewel balls. I don't know. I don't know. I don't really want to. I want to save my money for a ball that I know is going to be good. But I mean, it's a pretty good ball still. I mean, 5 resistance and 5 power. And Loso has got a big dog here and a basic ball. So let's see what he does here. Greg says he always has a good night. That's what I'm talking about. Well, that's good, man. I'm glad to hear that. I'm definitely having a great night tonight. I'm drinking, didn't have any blue cans out of them. And so I had to pick up a Coca-Cola can. And I turned my Coca-Cola can around, and what does it say? It says, America. So this is a good night to have an America can. For me, anyways. Alright, so let's see. 5.6. Ooh, I don't like that. I don't like that at all. This might not be good. This might be ugly. That's what I get. That's what I get. Didn't have any time, though, to make an adjustment. So I need to aim that rough bump over a little bit farther to the right side of the hole, I think. Or just completely throw the rough bump in the garbage. I'm going to have to go back and look at that one. It's a tough shot with the headwind. Because I was trying to aim myself into overpower. Or into, it was bad. It wasn't good. That's all I can say. It wasn't good. So we're going to take a par on this hole. I don't know, RJ. With that headwind, I might throw it away. Yeah, it is perfect for the right-hand side shot, and it's almost like Playdemic was like trying to like tell people, go to the right. All right, hole number 6. Hole number 6, we're going to play to the left side with the little 3 islands. Yeah, we're going to play to the left side on hole number 6. So let's see here. We got to change out our clubs here. We want the extra mile for the distance for sure. And I'm torn between the sniper and the Guardian, mostly because it's only a level 8 sniper. But I do want the top spin because you do need a little bit of distance. I think no, that's number 9 I'm thinking of. No, that is that one. Yeah, you do need a little bit of distance for the second shot, I think, on this one. What's going on, John Bell? So we're going to stick with the sniper here. And we're going to go with the Titan ball. Well, what's going on, George Biro? San Diego Bureau. And DeVay says, I want those turbo balls. Yeah, we should have all bought those turbo balls when they had them. John Bell, apparently I'm going to be pretty close to your neck of the woods. Right down the street from you, in fact. When we go up to Pittsburgh at the end of the month, we're going to Kennywood, and your wife says that you live pretty close to that park. So we're going to be going to the left here, and we're going to be going trying to get to that third little island area. Hopefully we're going to make the hop over to there and not hit the rough. What's going on, Tubby? How's it going tonight? Right up the street, so I might be able to see you from the roller coaster then, right? All right, let's see what we can do here. Uh-oh, a little bit of lag right there. I still think I might be okay. Yeah. Had a little bit of lag there, stopped me from getting to that perfect hit, which I don't think it really affected it too much because of the wind blowing. But we will be set up pretty good right there for our second shot to the green. They got a water park? Yeah, they do have a water park there. Are you thinking about the water park there along the river? Sandcastle. My wife just yelled it from the room. Her family and her are from Pittsburgh, so they know that town like I know the town I live in now. But yeah, it's going to be pretty hot during that time. It might be a fun time to go to Sandcastle. I've never been there before. I've just seen it in the distance when we go down to the pier or the shopping area. All right. So from here, I don't want to be short. Okay, but I don't want to put too much on it. So hopefully that one's going to be okay. Roll ball. Roll, 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 roll. Oh, not far enough. I definitely didn't want to be right there on that edge, but I think that'll be okay. That short of a chip will be okay. What's up, Tubby? Well, besides the failed rough bump attempt on 5, I would say it's going pretty good. I'm happy with it. Yes, Tim, I definitely look forward to good old Sheetz gas stations. Oh, Sheetz. I can't wait to get some pierogies. That's what I want. What's going on, Mike? So we get the eagle. If I don't know, I'd never noticed that before, but the the hole sits on like a small little flat like grid. So from that chip-in spot, you know, I didn't have to worry about the slope because you know, I was able to land it close enough to the hole where the slope really didn't have any kind of effect on it. Interesting. Lucas Charles says he's doing his expert round and shaking. So we got the eagle, which is good. And we're moving on to the next hole, hole number 7. And we've got to make a decision here. How are we going to tackle hole number 7? I was kind of wanting to use the rocket. Got the rocket. You can use the quarterback, or you could use the rock. So that's the rocket. So we got that. And there's the quarterback. I kind of like the quarterback because of the 100% accuracy. I don't quite have the rock to 10 yet, so its accuracy isn't quite up there. Tim Olson says I need 70 backspin for the shot, and he says use the rocket. Tubby, I hadn't been playing any Fortnite, so if you're talking to me, then that's why I haven't added you. If you're talking to RJ, he ain't got no excuse because I know he still plays some Fortnite. Alright, so we're going to stick with the rocket because Heidi and Tim say so. And let's see, what are we planning to do on the shot? Let's see. Thinking about full backspin and maybe a couple bars of left spin. No. What y'all think about that? Full backspin, a couple bars left spin. I don't know. It's probably me, Mike. Whenever there's lag, it's usually probably on my end. I don't even have the picture live on my screen. I just have the chat pulled up. Let's see, pro. And if I get pulled up fast enough here, I'll probably end up being first. No, Michael's first. Okay, so I have a chance to find it here. Pro, it's going to be 7.2, around a 7.2 left to right side wind. So probably 2 backspin. It looks like experts looks like 3 miles per hour quicker or so. Actually, it's probably going to be about a 6 or so side wind for me. Two left, full back. Okay, I think that's what I initially said. So let's see what we can do here. Might have been a little bit off on the aim right there. I'm not sure. That'll be a nice little putt for sure. Butch says the rocket didn't work for him. What were you talking about the rough bump? That's alright, I don't need no stinking pad. Why not the rough bump? That's what I want to do. Or is the rough bump only a expert thing? Oh, the rough bump is inconsistent, you're saying. I mean, that's what I was wanting to do. I was wanting to do the rough bump all along. Alright. So we're jumping off the third pad next time. But hey, we made it work. Yeah. Alright, hole number 8. And with hole number 8, let's see, what's the wind going to be like on hole number 8 for the pro? It's going to be a left to right tailwind, so probably going to the right side for sure. And let me probably get my extra mile back out here. Got the sniper. Let's see, got the Goliath out. And we are going to switch to the we are going to switch up to the off-roader, or maybe just the Amazon. No, I think I can still make. I think I'm going to go with the off-roader here. A little bit extra distance for that shot. Okay, Tim says it's a nice, easy bounce off the pad. Well, you know, I like to make things difficult. But hey, I got the birdie. I saved it. Ain't no worry, ain't no worry. Alright. We are going to go with the Titan. And this one. We're going to play it to the right side, because I have a left to right tailwind in pro. Depends on how close I get. If I get close enough, I'll definitely backspin it. But if I'm out of thorn distance, I'm going to go with the rough bump for sure. I am trying to go to the second fairway to the right, so. And it looks like I'm going to be going with the backspin shot here. So I'm happy with that drive. That's a good drive right there on this hole. Definitely no doubt whatsoever happy with that shot. It's a tough shot, no doubt. Basic ball, this guy, he might do it. Oh, go ball. He did it. He's going to have a shot at the rough bump for sure. That's a good shot with the basic ball. All right, let's see what we got. We got enough. Mid. Yeah, mid shot. .5. Hit it perfect, so it's going to be close. Get in the hole. That's how you do it right there. That's how you do it right there. Boom. Yes, yes, yes. So, all except for that little hiccup on 5. We played a pretty solid round right there, so I'm definitely happy with that because I know hole 5 is an easy correction. Ditch the dang rough bump. Hole 7, play off the pad, play it the easy way. Hole number 1, happy with the way I played hole number 1. Happy with the way I played hole number 2 because we came close on 2. We came close on 1. Hole 3. Came pretty close on hole 3. A little bit too much curl, I think. Hole 4, made the shot. Hole 5, no rough bump next time. Hole 6, I like the way we played hole 6. Hole 7, yeah, no rough bump. Hole 8, I like the way we played hole 8. So let's play hole 9 now. Probably the toughest hole on the course right here. And we got to decide how we're going to tackle this one. I'm sitting in the same position that Tim Olson was sitting on his Masters account, -10. So, how are we going to tackle hole number 10? I don't think I'm going to have the wind to go for that middle island on the right side. I don't have the clubs. Won't have the wind. So I'm going to have to play a shot to the left island and try to get as far up that right corner as I can, pretty much. And then for my second shot, I'm really debating just laying up the shot and playing for that backspin thorn shot. I really like that shot. But I don't know. I can take the sniper with me and still try for the skip shot with the sniper if I decide to do so. So that's what we're going to do. And make sure we have the extra mile. Okay, sniper. We are going to change out to the Saturn. Okay, and what else do I want to do? I think that's all. I think we're going to stay like that. And I will change back to my Razor. Alright. So I hope to get in position to try the skip shot. But Tim Olson says sniper isn't enough. I don't know. You don't think that's enough? Well, we'll see. What will the big dog be? about 16 ring adjustment, 15, 16 ring adjustment. All right, well, let me get the big dog. We're going to go with the big dog. I don't even know that I'm going to try for that shot. So, but I'm not sure, Tim. I haven't decided yet if I'm going to try for it or not. But the sniper was the club that I used the other night when we were playing and I hit it. If you remember, it was the sniper that I used the other night and I landed it on the green. So, I don't know. I think I'm going to stick. Yeah, but it doesn't matter. You're still getting to about the same landing position on the drive, and you have more of a wind. I'm going to have, see what kind of wind I'm going to have on my second shot. That would probably help to know what kind of wind I'm going to have on my second shot. Let's see, where are you at? Second shot is going to be a around a 6-ish left to right tailwind. Yes, the left to right tailwind. All right, here we go. It's qualifying, so I mean, if we make a mistake, we can correct it, in the opening round. We make a mistake here with it, we know it won't work, we can, learn early and make the switch for the next opening round. That's the way I look at it anyways. What's going on, Matt? How's it going tonight? It's qualifying anyway. High doesn't matter. It doesn't really count for me. At least that's what at least that's what it seems like. Qualifying doesn't really matter. Since we have no more tiebreakers. Oh, that's unfortunate. That's unfortunate right there. All right, let's see what we can do here. And I hit that one perfect, so as long as I aim this one right, I should be okay. Yeah. That's good right there. Alright, from that position, we're going to see if we have enough with the sniper. If we don't, we just lay up and try for the chip. What's going on, Steve? Steve Taylor. Hope you're having a good night, man. Alright, so here we're going to find out real quickly if we got what it's going to take. So from that spot right about there, I feel like I'm going to have enough. Okay? So 10, 20, 30. Yeah. All right. So we definitely can make the shot with the sniper. I went safe with the top spin, but for the opening round, we will go to either no spin or back spin. And Tim agrees, 2 to 3 bars of backspin. That's okay. Glad, you got to learn, and we learn. We learn from those shots, but we do definitely see it's definitely an easy possible shot with the sniper and a 30 ring adjustment. So 30 ring adjustment and 2 to 3 bars backspin. Oh, wow. Look at that shot. I've never seen a shot hit the pin so many times. Dang. That's all I can say on that shot. Holy smokes. I can't believe I just saw that. Nope, got to hit a perfect on that one. So we're going to get the birdie, finish at a -11, and solid score. Should have been a -12 with that par 3. And we did get the nice the eagle on 8, and we learned how to play 9 a little bit better, and we learned to not do a rough bump on a certain par 3. But overall, good round, solid, and we'll definitely build on that for the opening round. So now we are going to pull up my main account. And play some expert. All right, Tim, have a good night, dude. Well, thank you very much, Juan. I appreciate it. All right. So we're probably going to skip through the some of the shootouts here. Although we are planning to practice. I planned to practice last time in the last tournament and ended up just going for it and qualifying on the first 9. So we never know. Plan to practice, but you never know. All right, Heidi, have a good night. All right, so here we go. Open up a few chests here real quick. Uh-oh, I think I just saw something. I think I just saw, or maybe it's already up. Maybe it already is maxed out. I thought I just saw something about an upgrade, but I didn't see the bag come on. Ian Reagan, thank you very much for the subscription there, my friend. Okay, so we got the rocket maxed out. That's nice. We've got the extra mile maxed out. And we're going to be using a lot of kingmakers here today on these holes. It's pretty much a kingmaker's course in the expert. So let me get my my charts out here, and I've actually got a few notes here jotted down, and we're going to see. I don't know how closely we're going to stay to them, but I definitely want to try to stay somewhat close to them so that I can make adjustments off them if I need to. What's going on, Mr. Reagan? Thank you for joining us on the stream tonight. So we are going to go with the extra mile for sure on hole number 1. And here we go. Expert it is. Second tournament ever playing in the expert division. I have a feeling this one's going to be a little bit tougher than the first one. I know right off the bat there's several holes that expert players with maxed out clubs will have an advantage on. This first hole is one of them. So we're gonna have to concentrate extra special to try to get that albatross on the weekend. No, Tim, I actually have formed some of my own notes before I saw yours. I need to go back and check them out though and actually read through them all. But they looked pretty informative. But if anybody is looking for information on how to play, definitely go and check out 19th hole, where Tim has put on some notes. Oh, that's a good start. Holy smokes. I didn't even overpower that shot. 2 bars of topspin is way too much, apparently, on that shot. That's crazy. So, we learned real quickly, 2 bars of topspin is too much. Oh, George, it's I was talking about it's a different little group that I play in. See? So there's proof, Tim. I wasn't looking at your notes. But we can still reach. So 3 bars of topspin and adjust back. Yeah, that's probably what I didn't do. I didn't adjust back. Got so excited about playing an expert, forgot to adjust back. And now that you say that, is definitely something I should have done. Because I set up the spin according to where it was going to land with the wind. Yeah, I mean, if I eagle, I'm going to eagle this still. So we're still going to try to qualify, I guess, if we keep shooting. I didn't hit perfect either, Ion. What's going on, Mr. Hamilton? Hope you are doing good tonight. How did you finish on your rounds, Mr. Spencer? What you got? What, 3 accounts that you play? Is that correct? Let's see what kind of club I have here. Hopefully I have a Goliath in. Oh, you got 4. Okay, you got 4 accounts and you stream 3. Okay. Cool. Sound like me. I would love to get it down to about 2 accounts that I stream, but I doubt that'll ever happen. James, are you still in here, buddy? You still gonna stream your Masters after this, no matter what? All right, so I do have my Goliath in, thankfully. Oh, just missed that one. All right, cool, James. Look forward to it. All right, so moving on to hole number 2. And on, let's see, hole number 2. How are we going to play this one? We're definitely going to go to the left side for hole number 2. And I think I have to keep my sniper in. All right. Extra mile, sniper, kingmaker, and we're good. Okay. So we are going to play to the left side on this shot. Set ourselves up for a sniper shot to the green. As long as we can find an opponent here. did go to the right side on Pro, but I don't know why. I think I'm just going to go to the left side here on Expert. Play things safe. Back out here and try to go back in. Maybe I'll find somebody. Too bad nobody on stream's playing Expert right now. It'd probably match up pretty easily. Well, come on now. Give me someone to play. I mean, there's got to be people playing. Here we go. We got Magnus. Yeah, Tim. We could have matched up easily, I think, tonight. Let's see what Magnus is going to do. 9.6. 9.6 tailwind. I could possibly go to that center island with an M7 and a Titan ball. Definitely a thought. But it's probably safer just to go to the left side. Tim says, don't do it. I did it the other night. That was from the first tee, though. That's true. Yeah, we're just going to stay safe to the left side here. But for giggles, let's see what it would have looked like. I don't know. Alright, so we're just going to play it safe here, hopefully. Yep. And take our sniper to the green. Maybe put it in with a sniper guy. We might have a chance to hold this one in two from that shot. What's up, Brendan? How's it going, dude? We're only on the second hole. We eagled the first hole. Stick around. James is going to be streaming his Masters practice tonight. I think it's going to be a practice. Maybe it's going to be his real thing. I don't know. I guess you never know if it's going to be a practice until you start playing. If you start eagling holes and stuff, then you might as well just keep on going. Tim says, go over the bunker. Great to the left. So this one's gonna be a little bit off. Would have been pretty much right on the stick, I think, if we hadn't hit that one great. It looks like we do need to back that one up a little bit off the green. and lead that ball guy a little bit farther behind, well, in front of the hole. But not a bad shot. All right, let's see. So we drop it in for the bird. The bird, that's what's expected out of this hole. So we got what's expected. I like that approach on that hole. I really do. So let's see. We're gonna go nine rings here. And we do hit it great to the left, so the ball is going to feed a little bit farther left. But it's going to be nice. Close. It's a close one right there. Definitely going to say adios to the rough bump on this hole. Good afternoon there, Joseph, over there in Australia, I assume. I think that's where you said you were from. Thank you very much, Tim. We're definitely going to stick with that shot on the pro as well. Thank you, Matt. Tim's got that one right. Bye-bye, rough bump. So 1.28 yards, definitely happy with that shot. All right, moving on. Hole number 3. All right, this is the left hole, so we got to make sure we got the Goliath in. Okay, Goliath, Kingmaker. And we got to make sure we adjust a little bit extra for the wind on this shot. And so far, so good. Two backspin, full left. Okay. I had 2.5 backspin, full left on my notes. Plus 20% for wind adjustment. You doing 20% or 10% on this one? We're going to have a slight left to right tailwind, six or so miles per hour, maybe a little bit less. Oh, very nice, Joseph. That's a good solid score right there. All right, so we're going to go with that. We're going to do what Tim says. I like to aim my ball guy right there on the edge of the fringe, like that. And then 7.4 is, we're going to do like an 8. A little bit over 8 for the adjustment. Hit it great to the right, so that might cost us. Oh no, that great cost us. Well, doggone it. We'll just have to chip it in, I guess. Fun and James, you are 100% correct. I agree with you on that one, 100%. And ain't no issues about it. John says, dunk it. Well, fortunately, a downhill chip like that is a lot easier. Yeah, I'm probably going to go to the Saturn. Although the Saturn and the Goliath have pretty much the same exact accuracy, so that doesn't really matter. Boom, get in the hole. Yeah, my Goliath and my Saturn are pretty much the same when it comes to the accuracy. In fact, the Goliath is a little bit closer to a 2 per than the Saturn at this point. Thank you, guys. Thank you, Mr. Guth, Mr. Joseph, and Tim. So we salvaged the birdie, and we definitely don't have the club that we need for this shot on this hole. So I'm going to let Carrie practice here. Now, Carrie's in about the same bind as I am. So I'm just going to go ahead and forfeit this one. Out. Because neither of us had the clubs that we need for that hole to practice, so it didn't matter. What division are you playing in, Matt? All right, so hole number 4. Going to keep the extra mile 8 in. And for my second shot, we're going to go with the Guardian or the Sniper. I'm going to go with the Guard. I don't know. I can go with this. I think I'm going to stay with the Sniper because we'll have a little bit extra wind. And 7.9 right to left tailwind. So I'm going to stick with the Sniper, I think, and hopefully get the rough bump from there. Yeah. Oh, pin chest. Let's see what we get. Some claws. Joy, joy, joy. All right, here we go. Brandon says, I don't think I hit a single long iron in expert practice today. I didn't see what division did Matt say. An expert, okay. Yeah, you have to go into power with the big, okay. Yeah, that's why I go with the Goliath, is because you have all that extra distance in the club, and you don't have to worry about, you don't have to worry. Should be okay there. Yep. Roll, ball, roll. Could put a little more topspin on. I'm going to have to play the skip shot here. I think I would have had to play the skip shot no matter what club I brought, because I don't feel like I got far enough toward the edge for either the sniper or the guardian at that point. Andrew Hagan, what's going on, man? No problem, Andrew. I'll talk while I play. We're playing in the expert here, Andrew. We played the pro earlier. Shot a -11, but it was pretty much a -12, but it could have been a lot better. So let's see what we have here. I'm pretty sure I'm going to have to go with the skip shot here. Yeah, we're going to go with the skip shot here. And we hit that one perfect. We're going to let the wind push the ball here and be pretty close. Normally you have to go with a ton of left curl on that shot, but because the wind was going from right to left, that basically meant I didn't have to use the curl, which is why you didn't see me use any. What's going on, Clint? How's it going tonight? I usually go with 3 bars of topspin right there as pretty much a norm for that skip shot. And unless you have a club that can easily reach over to that rough, in my opinion, a skip shot is just as safe, maybe even safer than the rough bump, at least for me. Yeah, they made the rough a lot different in a lot of places, like where the rough and the sand meet. They kind of like melded it together to make some like sand rough type stuff. Clint, how'd your expert round go? Maybe you set up earlier and I didn't see. No, I don't see it posted. So through 4, we've played pretty much mistake-free. We got hole 5 coming up, and we're going to go with definitely the neck curl shot. Get in the hole. Good shot. Okay, well, good luck to you, Clint. Clint, where do you live at? Did you say something about Destin or something like that the other day? Hit that one perfect. This one should be pretty good right here. This one should be good. Get in the hole. There it is. I had a good feeling about that one. Okay, Dothan. Very cool. So there we go. We got the ace. We got really close last time. We got it this time. Definitely saying bye-bye to the rough bump. No more rough bump for this hole. Thank you very much, Brad, David, George, Tim. Hey, that's okay. I'll take a shootout ace in expert. Mini boom. Hey, what's up, Freddie? Thank you for stopping by. At work. Yes, sir. It's going to be a while before my daytime starts, but hopefully it is fantastic tomorrow. Yeah, that was shootout, Joseph. I knew it was a shootout. The thing that separates me from RJ is RJ doesn't ever know when his are shootouts. He'll be like, "Was that real?" All right, but we do get to play that hole now. Let's see, that is the next hole. So we get to play it again now. RG always has that delayed trigger reaction for his aces, and it's every time he gets an ace on a par 3. Every time he gets an ace, he thinks it's a shootout, and then he realizes, oh no, that's an ace. It's like the last 3 or 4 times it's happened. It's been that way. All right, we got Kent. So what I'm doing for this shot is basically I'm doing full backspin and as much left spin as I can get. And then my aim, my second bounce is going right there at the edge of the fringe fairway, and I'm trying to aim the edge of my ball guide like just a little bit above the hole, so that when it has that last and final grip bounce on the green, it spins into the hole. So I'm aiming above the line of the cup. Haha, I knew RJ was watching on his TV, and I knew it was going to get him on here talking. All right. Great to the right, so this one's not going to be as good, but it's still going to roll over there. I think the line was still pretty good if I'd hit a perfect shot, so that's just the difference between hitting perfect and a great. But I like the line, and definitely is going to be sticking to that shot for the tournament. No more rough bumping for me. It's too inconsistent. Look at that headwind. I mean, the last 2 times I played this shot, it's been pretty perfect. But I have to go back and look at those 2 shots though, because I'm not sure if they were headwind or tailwind. They might have been tailwind. All right. But it's hard to judge a shot's outcome when you don't hit it perfect. Now, if I'd hit it perfect and I'd still been that far back, you know, then you have a little bit more to talk about. Um, but I didn't. I hit great to the right. So, you know, hitting great to the right does affect it a little bit more. If I'd hit it perfect and still been where I was, then I would definitely agree. But until I do, I'm probably not going to change the shot. Golly. I don't even care. Joseph K did the rough bump with the rock on this hole. Well, Joseph, I'm not allowed to do the rough bump. I have to use the third fairway patch. I tried a rough bump earlier, still made the birdie, but I about had a mutiny in the chat room. So I've got to go with the rocket, and I've got to use the third fairway. Aaron, it is 2 under, 3 under, 4 under, 5 under, 6 under through 5. I don't know. This doesn't seem like a rough bump kind of tournament. I've already thrown one rough bump in the garbage can, so I mean, might as well. I might as well throw this one in too and just stick with what's working. All right. Hole number 6. And can't remember which way we went on this one. Can't remember which way I wanted to go. I kind of think I wanted to go to the right on this one for this this hole. Well, why I'm thinking I want to go to the right. It's to the right I went on the pro, but on the expert I want to go to the left. That's what happens when you have to think of multiple note sheets and multiple tournaments. All right, so I do want my sniper for my second shot. And, all right, extra mile for my first shot. Kingmaker. I should like left because I'm a left-handed person. So I should like left. I don't know why I want to go right so much on this hole. It's just, I don't know. Did I go left in pro? What hole did I go right on? I mean, these holes, dang, these holes look so much the same to me. It was hole number 2. Hole number 2 that I went right on. Use the force. Yeah, I need to use the force. It was hole number 2 that I go right on. Or that I did in pro. But yeah, I definitely went left on pro in this next hole. But I mean, does anybody else have that issue where like a lot of these holes look the same? Yeah, it was 2 that I went to the right side in the pro. But all these holes confuse me. It also doesn't help playing in 3 brackets. Which, speaking of, I'm thinking about streaming a rookie round tomorrow with my really, really low account. It's like 3 extra mile, level 2 thorn, level 4 big dog. So if that's something that I'm going to have to post in the 19th hole and see if that's something that people would be interested in. Go ball. Ah, doggone it. Hit that stupid rough. We still got through. Not a bad drive. All right, Brendan says he would like to see it. I just think it'd be cool. It'd be like, it's gonna be it would be a true lower rookie account, which I think is pretty cool. It might be where I play it and record it, and then play it back live, like tomorrow night or something like that after I play another pro round. I don't know. Haven't completely yet decided. Oh, I'm sure it is, Brendan. That's why I think it'd be pretty fun. All right, so this shot right here, we got nice wind. We're gonna go 2 top and 2 left spin. Hit great to the left. Come on, get away from that bunker. I think we're going to be okay. And roll onto that green. Go on. Uh-oh. Okay, we'll be okay. Not a bad shot. If I'd hit a perfect shot right there, I'd have been really close to that hole, I think. Perfect shot, because when you don't hit perfect, you do lose a little bit of your power. So a perfect shot right there, I think that would have been pretty almost on money. I've been really close. But I'll take that shot right there, for sure. No, Brad, you can use the same. I have accounts connected to Facebook, my phone, and then email accounts. You can access every single one of them with your phone or tablet, whatever you decide to use. And just for the record, Brad, I do plan on creating a video that talks a little bit about that, and I'm also going to teach people how to create a second account and attach it to an email address. It's pretty easy, and it's pretty easy to switch, from account to account once you understand the concept of it. But yeah, I'm definitely going to do a video on that. Just a matter of finding that time to do it, because I do want to start doing a Road to Glory account for myself, and do like a two or so episodes a week at maybe during my lunch break at work. So that'll be time where I can play at a decent hour of the day. So we got the eagle. So we're playing pretty decent golf here, and we're going to keep playing here like this. Moving to hole number 7. All right, got to get my rocket out, and we're not playing the rough bump. Okay, so don't anybody shoot no bullets at me yet. So we got a nice rocket 10 here. And we need the Kingmaker. We got that. Okay, so here we go. We're jumping off the first pad. We're going full backspin and 2 left spin, or maybe 3, depending on what the wind looks like. I can't remember. Tim came up with a name for it, but I can't remember what it was. Tim says don't play full back. Which should I play out like 1 bar less or something? 8 bars. All right. Yes, sir, Tim, sir. Tim, what was the name you thought up for my Road to Glory account? I mean, you thought up several different names, but only one of them was legit enough to speak about. Jesse's Journey. Yeah, it was. That's where it was. Oh, so we get to watch my opponent play first. He's going to go with, I guess, the sniper. Fun with flags. Nope, Tim, that's the one you're not supposed to talk about, the Juggernaut Journey. That's just too much. Well, I'm curling my my sniper, but I used too much topspin on my first attempt. All right. So let's see, off this pad. All right, 7.3. 7.3, I guess we're playing at max. I guess I should have asked about that. Hit it great left anyway, so it doesn't matter. Okay, pin high. So the adjustments were correct as far as spin goes. It's hard to tell though, you know, if you don't hit a perfect shot. Okay, I went five rings adjustment. So I was pretty close right there. Did hit great left, so tough to tell. George, I would probably be playing. Oh, I got some lag. I'm going to give this a second here, and hopefully the lag clears up. I would plan on playing mostly pretty much Marlins, Navigators, or Quasars on that rookie account for sure. So it'd be fun to see what I can do with really low level clubs and you know, affordable balls. What's up, John? How's it going there, buddy? Yeah, man, you just in time. We're finishing up here, and then you can watch James play his first ever Masters practice. Okay, so let me write that down. Slightly under max adjustment. Now, are you adding a 20% on that as well? Okay, you're just playing that one straight up then. All right. Fair enough. All right, so let's see. That's 5, 6, 7, 8 and a half. Let's do that. We hit it perfect. Of course, we hit it perfect on a dang shootout. And it's going to be close again. Whew. Whew, 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 whew. I like that adjustment. I sure wish I'd hit it perfect on the real thing to see what it would have done. But I mean, that adjustment is spot on. Full backspin, as much left spin as you can get. That second bounce right there on the edge of the fringe fairway line, and you want the ball guide to aim just above the line of the hole. Yeah, James, I had the same thoughts as you have last time I played my first expert tournament and ended up getting second place. So, you know, anything's possible. Just keep that in mind, dude. You've got the skills. You know it, I know it. We all know it. You've got the skills, man. Just hone it in and make it happen. All right. I've got faith in you, James. All right, so moving on to hole number 8. Now, these are the 2 holes that scare me on the expert. Let me see if I can find my wind, because I don't know. I can't remember if I had winds on these ones or not. Okay. Yeah, wind for expert is 7.7-ish left to right tailwind. All right, so it's pretty much the same as pro, except a little bit stronger. So we're going to go with pretty much the same measurements as spins as we did with pro for this shot. And we went with the thorn. All right, so definitely got to change out the rocket. I guarantee you there's going to be some people that forget to change out the rocket or the quarterback. It's going to happen. Okay. Is this going to be you, Clint, that forgets to change out the rocket? I hope not. So, I mean, we're going right along, playing pretty consistent golf here on our expert round. I don't have the clubs to do anything like dramatically amazing on some of these holes like some of these other guys do. But I can try. All I can do is play a consistent round of golf and try to put myself in a position to make a few shots. This hole right here is one of those holes where I do need to make the shot. Because there will be people on hole number 1 taking those crazy shots with the berserker and getting it up near the green on their first shot. I can't compete with that. Hole number 2. Even hole number 9, you know. So hole number 8 is going to be my hole that I need to really hit hard and make the shot on. All right. Seven, 2, 6. Hit great to the left, had a little bit of a lag. Hopefully we still managed to hit the rough. Nope, roll through. All right, we rolled through. And we do have a sniper. Whether or not we're going to be able to split those trees, though, that's another story. So we'll just have to wait and see. It's definitely not out of the possibility. But we might have to just chip down to the edge of the fairway. Always good to have lots of different plans in your head. Definitely gonna try for the rough bump here. Yeah, if we can get through the trees, Clint, that's the thing. Can we get through the trees? I'd almost rather be where my opponent's at right now. Maybe not. All right, let's see if we can get through the trees. Can we get through them? Looks like we can get through them. But it's hard to make out. Praying. Yeah, close. I really had the fear that when I started trying to adjust that shot for the wind, that I was going to lose sight of the ball guide, which means it was going to hit the tree. So I kind of just eyeballed it to a point where I knew I could get to the green to make sure I salvaged my shot, because I did not want to get into a position where I went to move my ball guide adjusting for the wind, and I lost my shot, because I would not have had time to correct it and and try to get it to the green. So I just went with an eyeball. As long as I saw my ball guide, I kept going, and that's basically all I could do right there. That's what you get when you put yourself in a bad position, because it is hard to tell which of these trees will affect your shot and which won't. But we still pretty close. Just missed the hole, actually. And we get our birdie, so it's going to come down to hole number 9. Can we get the sniper to work? Yes, George, that's exactly why I was scared to turn my screen and adjust for the wind. Because if I had turned my screen and adjusted for the wind and I lost my ball guide, there is no way I would have had time to re-zoom back out, return to my screen, and adjust. So I just went with the best shot I could do. So that's exactly why I didn't do it. All right, so we got this shot again. Let's see if we can get this one in the hole this time. What's going on, Sebastian? How's it going tonight? We're doing good. We came into expert just playing on practicing, and we played a solid mistake-free round. So practice has turned into qualification for the second straight tournament. Sometimes when you're making shots or putting yourself in position, you just gotta stick with it. Hopefully it finishes for the last hole. Oh wow, that was a bad needle lag. But it's practice. It's okay. Not a bad shot either. That one would have been really close to the hole with a perfect. The Jewel Ball. I don't know what to tell you about the Jewel Ball. I haven't purchased any. I have very limited funds, so that when I do go to purchase a ball, I want to make sure that it's a good ball to use. I do have some funds saved up from some donations that some kind people have made, but I don't want to waste that money on a ball that will be worthless. So I'm waiting on some better balls. How about that? Now, if someone comes and convinces me that this is a better ball, then I might go buy a few. But for right now, I'm not. All right, so we got one more hole here. Hole number 9. Hole number 9. All right, so we got to make sure we have, let me see what these winds are going to be like on Expert. I don't remember if I have them down or not. Hole number 9, winds in Expert. Where are you at? No, that's not hole number 9. There's hole number 9. Left to right tailwind, 9-ish miles per hour. So, okay, we're going to stick with the sniper here, and especially since it's level 9. And we're going with the Kingmaker. I like Quasar. Quasar is one of my favorite balls. Come on. One more hole and then we can watch James play in the Masters. I want to see if James goes for that first shot. Do the Masters have that ability to make that first long drive, straight drive? They might not. They might have a dang headwind or something. It wouldn't surprise me if they had a headwind. All right. So we got to get the drive first here. We hit that one perfect. Hopefully it has enough distance here and it stays to the right side. And I think it's going to. Alright, so first stage is complete. Although I don't know if I went far enough to try for the skip. We won't know until we get to the shot. I think I need to go a little bit farther up and right on that fairway. So I need to go a little bit more topspin. Take away some of that side spin and use a little bit of curl. Was it Tommy I saw Tommy use a big topper 5 on this hole, going for that right middle patch. But he had to use a ton of curl, which makes it a very precise technical shot. All right, Clint. Have a good night. Alright, so let's see what we got here. Alright, so full right, 3 back, I'm going to go full right, 2 back. No! Too much. Oh well. Too much. I had too much power. Yep. That's what it was. No OP. So with no overpower, that's probably perfect then. What do y'all think? No, Brendan. I didn't. Nope. Pretty sure I went 30 bars and 30 rings. That's right, John. Ain't no doubt. It's a tough shot, Tim, but I think if I can figure it out, it could I think it can add. It can definitely add a chance to do some stuff. Yeah, Tim, like you said, definitely start the shot off the rough a little bit more. Definitely the way to play that one. 5 rings margin. Okay. I'm probably going to do more of like a 3 ring margin. So that, okay, 5 rings margin. That's what we'll do. All right, so minus 10. We finished with a minus 10. Still first place in our division. I'm happy with that. We learned some very valuable information, especially on hole number 9. We'll definitely go out and watch some more videos of that shot and get our adjustments down there. But, you know, that's what you got qualifying for, to learn. And definitely, I'm not upset with my round, either of my rounds, because I do know what I need to do to correct the mistakes. So let's all make sure to hit that thumbs up before you leave, and then head on over to Fun and James's channel. If you've never been to his channel before, you see him in the chat right there. Click on his name, and you can go to his channel, hit that subscribe button, and then join his live stream. And we will all meet over at James's channel and support him in his Masters practice. So thank you all for joining me tonight, and see you all in a bit.